So today we're gonna spend the next hour and a half or so talking about how to customize and promote your own packages, right? Because most people want to generate business, and a lot of times people book what you tell them to book. So just so you know who is coaching and talking today, for those of you who don't know who I am, I'm LaVonda Thornton Bush, also known as the Travel Queen. I've been a certified travel agent since 2014. I'm also a certified event planner. Most people don't know what that means, but it's just a certification that I received because I was already planning events for corporations and conferences and brides and grooms. And so I wanted to make sure I was doing it the right way. That is ultimately what led me to the travel industry, because I had 6 bridesmaids and a soon-to-be bride that wanted to go to the Virgin Islands, and I could not find a travel agent. And so ironically, I saw the opportunity to own my own agency, and that's how I got into the business. I also have a background as a corporate traveler in the oil and gas industry. I am vacation certified. I'm a vacation builder with IntelliTravel. And there's just different levels to your certifications and your status with IntelliTravel. And I'm sure some of you guys know that. So this training is designed for IntelliTravel agents. You don't know what I'm talking about right now. Chances are you are not an IntelliTravel agent, and we can help you with that. But we also have, or I have experience going on fam trips, familiarization trips, attending vendor trade shows, luncheons, breakfasts, and networking with top leaders in the travel industry. And then I coach and train a team of over 300 travel agents. So that's just so y'all know a little bit about me. And now today's training, first off, we are going to talk about why is it a good idea to promote your own packages. There are some, let me see how I can do this without doing that. There we go. How to set up your own packages, of course. How to advertise and promote your packages. So of course, if you're going to do all the work, then how do you generate the business and actually generate the dollars behind that? We're going to talk about how to book your clients and stay organized. That's a big tip right there. Most people are doing this on a part-time basis. And then we're going to open it up for Q&A. So if you're tuning in on the link online, I'll also open it up for you guys to ask questions as well. So let's start off. Why is it a good idea to promote your own packages? Well, it's a great way to remind people you are in the travel business. If you're on social media, are you always scrolling? Like, comment, scroll, like, comment, right? So if you only promote your travel business once a month, chances are it's easier for people to forget you. But if you're promoting deals and your own packages, then people will keep you in mind. Also, people book what they see and what they're attracted to. Right? So they may not even know they want to go to Hawaii until they see your amazing deal to Hawaii, right? And so then they'll contact you and say, hey, Pepper, I want to go to Hawaii. Tell me more about that deal you were promoting, right? You do the research one time, right? But then you'll book like 10 people to go to that one trip you did the research for. So it saves you a lot of time, and you get to rack up on your commissions. And I already said that it attracts, well, I didn't say that, but it will attract new business. So people will share it if it's a really good deal. Even if they're not going on it, they'll share it. And then you get to create your brand and book what you want. So what's your business name again?
Global Connections.
Global Connections. So now you can say, hey, here's Global Connections luxury travel deal of the day. Pepper, what's your business name? PC Travel Group's luxury travel, and we have specials for the Caribbean today. And
Glorious Ruins.
Glorious Ruins. Glorious Ruins has special couples deals booked with me today. So that's how I promote. I never say vacation, fun jet special. I never say Southwest special. It's always Travel Queen special. Right? It's the Travel Queen deal. So that's a great way to brand your business. Now, when you get certified, promote what you learn. So you say you racked up a whole bunch of certifications yesterday, right? Mackenzie, you'll do the same thing. You're going to Alaska, so get your Alaskan certification. And then that way, while you're in Alaska, you're like, well, I got certified. You're selling it, and now you're experiencing it. And so now you become the Global Connections Alaskan Connect. You created that brand. And so that could be your family's vacation specials, destination weddings, special events. So I didn't become a St. Lucia certified specialist until I found out that they host one of the largest music festivals in the world. So that I could promote and sell the music festival, I got certified for St. Lucia. And then that just gave me more equity doing business with the business development managers at the different resorts there, but also through the tourism. So that'll help you as well. Sporting events, Super Bowl, y'all know we were going Super Bowl crazy for this year because it was here in Houston, but no matter where it is, even the Olympics, no matter where in the world the Olympics are, so you get certified and you get to, put the buzz out there. Promote early. So right now is a good time to start talking about Thanksgiving deals. Now is a good time to talk about hot Christmas, even spring break for next year. For the people that'll need the payment plans. That should be 4-day weekends with one S. So promote popular travel times. So most people right now, this weekend is their 4-day weekend, right? They will probably off Friday, of course, Saturday and Sunday, and tomorrow. Maybe they're off Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday because it's 4th of July. So when you know of our popular holidays, Christmas time, they're off the day before Christmas Eve, maybe a day after Christmas, and you have that buffer. That gives you time to set up payment plans. And you should explain why your clients should book early so they're not freaking out as to why am I booking my Christmas travel already? Something popular that I've seen before I was even in the industry is Christmas in July. We're familiar with that term, right? Christmas in July. So it's good as a travel agent to start promoting Christmas in July, so that people can get that concept for your travel. So now when I talk about how to set up your own vacation packages, these are all preferred vendors of Untitled Travel. You are not limited to these companies, but they're very good operators to use. Vacation Access is probably the most utilized tool because they have everyone, most of the airlines and rental car companies, hotels and resorts, payment plans, and I'm going to show you some goodies there too. Vacation Express is another good one. They have great deals. I've actually been seeing better deals in Vacation Express than VAX, but I compare the two. Golden Tickets, y'all know that's where we get our tickets, right? So with Golden Tickets, pretty much, I did not do a slide for them, but when thinking about Golden Tickets, let's say if you are promoting a bowl game for a university. So if you're saying, hey guys, calling all Texas A&M alumni, there's a big bowl game happening in New Jersey. You can purchase your tickets, book your flights and your hotels with me. Contact me for more info, and that's how you would build with Golden Tickets. You would purchase the tickets for one part of the package. You would build the travel for another portion. GoGo Vacations, they have payment plans, and they also have packages. Apple Vacations, I love them. I was a fan of them before I was a travel agent. But they have amazing deals and travel impressions. I'm not that familiar with them. I'm registered on their website, and I just actually started going through their certification. But these are all on your preferred partners link. So in your back office, you can scroll at the top. When you click on book travel, that's one of your options. Or if you scroll all the way down, you'll see this screen and you click on preferred partners, and it will give you a link to download the PDF that'll have all of these preferred partners there. Then you will also want to click on that, click here for instructions. Y'all see that right there? So some of them are shared login, like Apple Vacations. It's one login and one password for all 18,000 plus agents, right? And then we have the individual registrations for like that. So you'll have to email customer service and they'll tell you the instructions on all of those. So let's go to VAX, y'all. I want to talk now about how to set up your own vacation packages with VAX. When you log in with your username and password, you're going to click at the top on offers and incentives. They have done the work for us. I love this. So when you click on that link, the next screen you'll see at the top, they'll have deal of the week. Deal of the week, you're seeing it's earn up to 15% commission on this particular over the water bungalow. That's nice. And then you have the $200 in resort credit at Wynn, Las Vegas, and Encore. And I kept it on that screen because I actually use this as an example. But if you see these two colored in circles, there's even more deals that populate on that screen. So now we're going to click book now, and it's going to take us here. So now they're saying, listen, this is the deal you want to see. If your clients stay for 5 nights, they get $200 in resort credit. 4 nights, $150. So these are all things that you can post on your when you're promoting. Hey, I got a great deal. You get $200 in resort stay. Ask me more details. Like, you'll see why I say this. We never give all the info. But for you, now all you do here, this is actually just a hotel. So I didn't do a package here, but I'm going to show you the difference. It tells you all the information, travel dates from now until March of next year. So you get to book a whole lot of people with this deal, right? And you can start booking now until the end of July. But they can travel through March of next year. So that's going to get you into momentum there. So here we enter their information, information. I put Wynn Las Vegas, 1 room, 2 adults, August 18th through August 21st. Now here, if you just put 3 nights, it'll populate the checkout date for you. So I already did that. I'm sorry, I went through that for you. We selected the dates, and now it's going to take you to some information here. Y'all can see that good? Okay, perfect. So how to set up your own package. So now when you click, this is what I want. This is the next screen that you get. Your total package price is $679.41. The price per person is $339.71. This is a 5-star resort, king bed. So this is ideal for a couple. You can change the room, and I think I show you that on here as well. Now, here, I point here because you'll have the opportunity to actually save your, you get a chance to save this in here, and I'm going to show you. I think it saves for 2 weeks. I'll go back. It'll save for 2 weeks. I just did this presentation last night, so I'm kind of remembering all of what I gave y'all in here. But I love it when you save it. But I think that link is supposed to be on the commission. So here, when you click on the commission tab, it shows you each time you book this package, that's $59.27 in commission that you'll earn. Okay. So if you book 5 of these, that's $296.35. You book 10, that's $592.70. Remember, you're promoting, so people are going to contact you throughout the day. Hey, I'm interested in the Vegas info. I'm interested. So that's a good deal. You'll get 70 to 80% of this amount, because remember, we're paid 70 to 80% of the commissions that are paid out to IntelliTravel. So here it is. When you click save, this helps you to go back in VAX, and you get a chance to just go to that itinerary and then type in payment information. So it's really cool. You don't have to keep researching the info, right? So here, just for the sake of the training, I put Travel Queen Deal Demo. So when I go back in VAX, I'll be able to find Travel Queen Deal info. And I think it stays there for 2 weeks. I'm not sure why that popped up. Okay, here we go. Let's move that out of you guys' way. There we go. Okay, so here is when we select the hotel, the next thing it takes us to is, again, giving us more information. So it's telling you about your room. It's a deluxe resort king, resort fees not included, payable at the hotel. That is very common in Las Vegas. And if you don't tell your clients that, they are going to be very upset, you know. So just let them know these things in advance. Save up to 15%. This is a non-refundable rate, no cancellations or changes allowed. Let your clients know.
So does it say how much resort fees are in there?
It does not, but you can always contact the hotel. And then also what I didn't show on this example is when you click on Las Vegas, when you click on the hotel, it'll take you to more information about the hotel, and it usually explains what the daily resort fee per person is.
I was checking out MGM Grand when I was signing up for total. It was like, what? I thought I paid for everything in full. It was a resort fee I wasn't aware of. So it's good to know ahead of time.
Got it. So now when you click checkout, this is where you will see more information. So you can offer upgrades. So you can promote deluxe king suite, less than $340 per person. If you decide to give the price, upgrades are available. Serious inquiries only, right? So now when you go in there, you can say, oh, for extra $119 total, there's a deluxe resort king. Resort fees not included, payable at a hotel. That's for all of them. They have panoramic view. That's for extra $289. So you can always, and I always offer upgrades so that the clients can reject me and say, no, I'm good at what you gave me. So that when they get there and they realize they're missing out because they did not want the upgrade or they said, no, thank you, I did my part. The worst thing that agents do is assume that their client won't pay more money, don't offer the upgrade, and they're upset when they realize they could have had something better or, you know, a different view or different type of access. So let them know that those upgrades are available. How to set up, okay, we're still there. Oh, here, the hotel advisories. Let's see if they have, yeah, there it is. So the mandatory hotel fee is $39 plus tax per room per day. So here at the end, whatever you book in Vax, they always give you information about the hotel, about your cancellation. They have a minimum valet parking fee. It's based on the length and time of your stay. So they also got to pay a parking fee, you know, if they're parking per vehicle. Yeah, so all that information is there. Airport transfers if you're setting up the airfare. This was just a hotel only, but they'll have all kinds of stuff here that you can add. Travel protection, I always add travel protection. And when I'm promoting the rates, I say it includes hotel, airfare, taxes, fees, and insurance. So they're okay with the rate that they see. What I've noticed is when I did not provide travel protection and I'm telling them you need travel insurance or this is your rate plus, you know, $179 for travel insurance. They're like, no, I'm good. I don't need that. Like, yeah, you do need travel insurance. So I just start including it and they're always okay with it when I say that that's what it is. So you can select the insurance here or you can go in our back office and use travel insurance. Mr. James Ferrara would love for me to tell you guys that. And you would want to check into Travel Insure because we get paid more commissions using them. And I've actually met them at a trade show before, but it's a solid company and they offer a lot. So whatever insurance you choose, you read the terms and conditions. What if they lose their luggage? Is this covered? You know, how soon can they cancel their trip? The day of or within 24 hours? Like you want to know all those stipulations of the things that could possibly happen. So I selected the insurance. So the new total price now includes the insurance, which is $719.39 total. That's $359.70 per person, and that does include taxes and fees and just not the resort stay. You will enter the information that you get from your clients, and again, you're going to enter it as they provide it to you. So You may not know this yet. I don't know if you completed your training yet since you're brand spanking new. But we have client profile forms. We also have credit authorization forms. This is what you would collect. So if you're posting on your Facebook, someone says, I'm interested in that deal, what's your email? Email the information, give them that the credit card authorization form. I don't charge admin fees for deals that I promote because I already did the research, right? So I don't charge a research fee. So it's just give me your information, you're booked. It's done, right? And so this is what it would look like. So this trip, all the money is due today, July 2nd. Today, right? And there's no deposit. It's full payment because they're leaving in a couple weeks. I did it in August. But if there were a deposit amount available, it would have shown you how much the deposit is due and when the final payment is due. And we have an example of that later. So here is another way. So when we went on there, we just booked based on the deals and promotions we saw, clicked on it, it took us somewhere. So here's an opportunity where I'm actually clicking on agent incentives. When you're in Vax, you can look and say, wait, what do I get out of this deal? The only travel that I book or that I'm promoting is because I'm trying to get something out of it, right? Because I rarely promote deals anymore. But so you can book per agent incentives, like here, $150 bonus cash, up to $150 bonus cash. If you guys are not registered with Mark Travel, if you do not have a Mark Travel debit card, you can take care of that on the Vax website, okay? Get your Mark Travel debit card because when they pay bonus cash, they pay it at the time of booking. And it is on your debit card. So I had $200 on my card that I had for several months because I didn't realize that's how it works. I thought it was after your client took the trip. No, you get your cha-ching when you book. So guess who booking those bonus cash immediately, right? And Fun Jet Vacations is a Mark Travel company. So that's what that's all about. Plus free nights on every booking. I'm like, okay, I have never heard of Marval Hotels, but they got some great incentives right now. So free nights, additional commission percentages, you'll see that as well. So again, all of these vendors are in competition for your business anyway. So when I clicked on that link, it actually took me to this flyer. And the flyer is telling you how to get the bonus cash, 3 to 5 nights. For a resort room is $50 cash, $75 for 6+ nights. And, they break it down and they try to tell you all the information that you can get. So it says bonus cash valid on every booking made November 14th through December 31st. So they're promoting their holiday travel. That's awesome. So that's good for you to know. So read the information on there. What it says, plus up to 50% off for clients. That's awesome. And then there's just more info. So I wanted to give you the screenshots. So sometimes if you can book this like right on Vax website, it'll take you to enter the hotels and resorts. Here it's saying, in order for you to get the travel agent promotion and client specials, go to their website /agent. You see that here at the bottom? It's so you can't book it on Vax, but they will instruct you on how to do it. So that's a good thing. You're not left in the dark on that. And so here we have Charisma Hotels and Resorts. And for the sake of Kalaya being up at 1 o'clock in the morning, helping me with this, I was like, well, I'll give her something, right? But here you can earn up to 21% commission when booking Charisma Hotel. So the example I use here is if you have a favorite resort or destination, you can actually click up here and enter a supplier name, and it'll show you the incentives that's available. Or if it's a destination like Hawaii or Caribbean or wherever, Europe, you can click there and everything will populate. And so here, that's exactly what I did. So that yellow box is showing you gotta enter some information there. It's the supplier of Southwest Vacations was already chosen, so I just kept it there. The flight, I want the flight, I want the hotel, I want everything. It's Dominican Republic, Nickelodeon Hotel and Resort, 2 adults, 2 children. I asked for the ages. I put in the information for December travel, okay? And then to the right of that, it's giving you other hotels and resorts here that you would be able to choose outside of Nickelodeon. That's a part of the Charisma hotel chain. Okay. So if you wanted to just promote, oh, Charisma is awesome, you know, they only allow you to book through the travel agent anyway. So that's pretty cool. So now, terms and conditions, read it. I mean, here it says you can't combine it with any other promotions, and you must be a current gourmet inclusive vacation consultant in good standing. What that means for Charisma, I learned this at their breakfast. You will have access to various things anyway, just by registering on their website, but some things are exclusive to their gourmet inclusive vacation consultants. I think it's $250 a year. So that's where you have exclusive fam trips, even deeper discounts on your own travel agent travel. What else do they have there? There's a lot. They have awards ceremonies for their agents. They do all kinds of things when you pay that $250 extra. New bookings only, and this promotion can be changed or withdrawn at any time. Is that a
one-time fee or?
Yeah, it's a one-time. No, it's an annual fee.
Yeah. So you have to be a gourmet exclusive vacation consultant to book this.
To book this one. And I wanted to use that as an example just to show that terms and conditions they vary. Yeah. So did I just go backwards? I did, my bad. All right, here we go. So I put in all the information for the 2 children. This is what I got back. So so they'll automatically give you what they think is the best flight itinerary. Okay. And 99% of the time, it's not usually the best times, it's the best price. So what you can do is you can click and you can change the flight, especially if it's saying like, if the layover is too long, or if it's like an overnight delay or layover, right? You want to change that. Or if your client already told you they're not a morning person, they do not want to travel super early in the morning, then 5:35 flight time for them is not going to work. I already checked because I'm not really a morning person. But I do travel super early. That just means I'm not sleeping until I get on the plane. But I already checked, and this is the only flight that is available on Southwest to get to Punta Cana on this particular day.
I love morning flights.
Yeah. I just sleep on the plane.
I'd rather travel early so I can get there.
That too, yeah. The return flight on Southwest, it was either return at 9:30 p.m. with 2 small children, or 11:50 p.m. with 2 small kids. So 9:30 p.m. it was, right? So, you know, that's just what we see. But costs are broken down over here. Y'all see that? So it's telling you 165 days before departure. These are all things you can put in your post too. Y'all, this is over 160 days before travel. Plenty of time to make your payments, plenty of time to plan, you know, those types of things. When you're promoting trips that you want to book, it's not just going to be one post. And I'll get more into that, but the base price, $5,134. Kids stay free. So the kid price is only $2. I don't know why they charge $1 per kid for something. I don't know. But it's all based on the adult price. And if it were, let's say, I don't know why they did this, the $1,420 per person breakdown, just so you would know what that $5,682 is, you know, split up between 4. In case maybe they're co-parenting and they want to meet up on a trip with kids or something. Never know. So I just be making up stuff in my head. Y'all can tell. So here it is. So now we know this is exactly where we want to stay. When you click on the hotel name, now it's going to give you all the good stuff. And you get a chance again to change the suite. So this is the flat suite, $200 instant credit included, $1,000 resort credit. So the instant credit means that you just save them $200 on the trip. So chances are if they did try to find it somewhere else, this is the best rate. Up to 2 kids stay free. That's awesome. Gourmet inclusive experience. So just to let you know, that means all inclusive. Charisma is a luxury property. They refuse to use that word all inclusive because they don't believe that that suits their brand. They really serve top chef, presentable type of food on their resort. So, you know, that's what the gourmet inclusive means, all inclusive. Food, drinks, all that good stuff. Pad swim up suite, flat swim up. If you were to click on the name, this link of Nickelodeon Hotels and Resorts, it actually will pull up more information. I don't know. Oh, I did that for y'all. It pulls up more information about the resort and pictures. So you actually can use the pictures directly from that. You can save it on your phone. That's my phone? It is. I'm sorry, I thought I turned it. So you can use pictures directly from here. And just, you know, the amenities, accommodations, dining, activities, all that good stuff. That's always good. So that's there. And just for the sake of the screen, I didn't take a snapshot of everything, but you're able to scroll down and click wherever you want when you get on the site. So here, I said that already, so I'm going backwards. All right, here we go. Click more about the name. Wait, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not used to using this mouse. There we go. Okay, so now we want to keep everything the way it is. It's showing you the features, $200 credit, identification required for travel. When they say that, that means, you know, passport and or visa is needed. When you click on the identification required, it'll show you what's needed for that particular trip. You're gonna be a travel agent by the end of this. Okay. So then you tell your clients 165 days, that's plenty of time to make sure you and everyone have passports if you don't already have it. Let's make sure that your passport is active and is not going to expire within 6 months of you traveling. Each country have different rules and laws and regulations. It'll explain all of that when you click on identification required for travel, okay? So you can let your clients know. So I had a horrible nightmare experience. Y'all have probably heard me say this. Maybe y'all haven't, but the people that's been following me for a while. I took my mom on a cruise. I told her she needed her original birth certificate. She had her original birth fact that the midwife signed at the hospital, not to be confused with your original birth certificate. I never asked my mom to see her birth certificate. I just assumed that she had the right thing. We were on the bus pulling up to the cruise ship when she showed it to me in Florida. Yeah, I died and came back a few times. So good thing is I learned that if that happens to your clients on a cruise, someone can go to a courthouse, get the birth certificate, take a picture of it, send it to the cruise ship, and they can go on the cruise. Thankfully, we were lucky getting on the cruise. It took us about 4 hours to get it done.
Wait, so you can go, and if you're in another state, you can just go to a courthouse there?
So it's not just anyone could. So my husband, well, he went, but he didn't have our marriage license with him. So my sister had to go. So she was a daughter or a sibling. Someone that's in the state, go to the courthouse, get the document, send a photo copy of it. Yeah, that was the.
Hopefully it's a weekday of travel because they're not open on Saturday.
They are absolutely not. It was definitely a weekday. It was a Thursday, thankfully. Yeah, early in the day. So that taught me, though, from that point forward, I need pictures of my client's documents.
Okay.
You know, so that I can say, yep, that's it. Yep, that's the right number. Yep, that, you know, so you have that validation. Even if they're giving you the information, just say, yeah, I just need a photocopy to make sure that everything is accurate. Because I was in the airport with a lady who, she might have sued this travel agent, but she was told that she needed, and this is off topic, y'all, I'm sorry, but this is on my mind to say. She had a passport, her 3-year-old daughter didn't. They were going on a Alaskan Disney cruise. Alaska is a U.S. territory. You don't need a passport. However, they had a layover in Canada, so they needed a passport. The daughter did not have a passport. She only had the birth certificate, because that's what the travel agent told her, that all she needed was a birth certificate for the cruise, which was accurate, but they're laying over in another country. She needed a passport, and the front desk at United said, well, you can go, but she can't. Really? She gonna leave her baby to go on a Disney cruise? It's devastating. I was like torn to pieces for them. So that's another reason why you want to make sure all the identification that they say is required, you relate that back to your clients, double check, triple check, quadruple check, and get everything lined up from there. So here, transportation to and from your hotel. This is where your package includes the airport transfers to and from your hotel. I always select it, and I do ask them, do you want to ride in a bus or do you want exclusive private travel? Because that's always an option where they can have their own, their own black card, their own private service, or they can be in a shuttle with everyone else.
So
and
the 148 is for the transfer.
For all 4.
So you just ask if they want a bus or.
No, I include the transfer. And I'm telling them when I give the price, because see, it's already included.
Oh, okay.
And I'll say it includes transfers to and from the hotel on a shuttle bus. If you want to upgrade to a private service, then I would give them the price. So I would ask them, is that okay? Or would you want to upgrade to a private service? And then here, of course, there's the travel protection. Southwest Vacations travel protection, $99 and 99 cents per adult and child. So that's an extra $400. You can decline this travel protection and get travel insured through IntelliTravel, earn more on commission. Or you could just keep it simple and just keep it all in VAX. It's totally up to you. All right, here we go. So now everything is there. They say the total amount of payments is how much you've paid. We haven't paid anything yet, right? Balance dues, $5,682.48. The deposit due is $4,190.12, which is likely the airfare, you know, especially with Southwest. If this was a United deal or an American Airlines, it would have been $150 deposit per person, $200 per person for the deposit. Final payment due is October 30th. Some of you are new to this training, but you'll hear me often say you never tell your clients the real due date, ever. Give them at least 10 to 14 days before the actual date, because trust me when I say something is always coming up. So if they're freaking out, of course, you're going to communicate along the way anyway, sending them reminders, calling, texting, whatever. But something always comes up. Someone lost their job. Someone got sick. Money funny, car in the shop. I'm telling y'all, something always come up. They are freaking out because you told them it's due July 3rd, but you know it's really not due until July 15th. So you get a chance to be that, you know what? Let me see what I can do for you. They come back, got your extra few days. Yeah, I got your extra few days, so we got you covered. I had an agent, she barely She barely got their payment information like 5 minutes before midnight on a cruise, that she had gave them the real date. Luckily, she was on Eastern time. No, she was on a time zone before Central time. So it had to be Pacific or Mountain, the client was. So it was enough time for us on Central time, not for us, because I didn't do that. She did. Right. It was no time for her to put it in there. But that's like, no, you don't want to be under that kind of pressure. So yeah, I showed you guys that. So here is Vacation Express. So here with Vacation Express, when you log in, you will actually click on their deals link. So I'm just showing y'all that the cheats are already there. Every website you go to, if it's Apple Vacations, I did not show an example of Apple or Travel Impressions. I think I do show GoGo Vacations, but no matter where you go, look for deals, look for sales resources. They have some things there for you. And a lot of times they do start showing you things on the front screen as well. So when you click on deals, your next screen is this. I'm saying your next screen. Actually, you get a chance to choose from which destination beginning. So if I was in Atlanta, you will see Atlanta Best Vacation Deals. Or if I want to mark it in a California travel group on Facebook or a group out of Florida, I would look up Florida Best Deals. And it's going to show you the best deals leaving from that destination. And so this is what popped up, Punta Cana. We have, that's kind of off for y'all a little bit. You'll click to learn more about the property. So when I clicked on that picture, this popped up for Majestic Elegance in Punta Cana, 5-star hotel resort. On that screen, scroll down. Like, I like Vacation Express because they tell you about the hotel. You get a chance to click through there, but then they tell you all their promotions. So they have something for a honeymoon package, all-inclusive, all this good stuff there. This offer is valid for clients staying a minimum of 5 nights. So when you're entering the dates that you choose, of course, it has to be a minimum of 5 nights for any of these promotions to apply. Why is this here? Okay, so another thing that I love about Vacation Express, which is going to motivate you to want to book with them, is that they have the Book 5, Fly Free promotion. So every time you book, you want to book 5 so you can fly free, right? And so they have the, this is for their charter also. It's not for published, but it's the charter flight. And this is pretty awesome because a lot of people travel to the Caribbean on charter flights. And then they have the Fly Free groups. And so here with the Fly Free groups, it says to qualify, simply book 25 or more passengers on an exclusive Vacation Express charter in the same booking and receive a free seat for yourself and a companion on any exclusive Vacation Express charter flight. The max number of free seats per booking is 2. So the Fly Free groups, let's say that you saw a hotel resort vacation on another website, right? And you're not booking it through that. You can come to VAX and just book the charter flight. Okay? So again, you can piece things together. So that's why this is different than the Book 5, Fly Free. Or not really, I mean, because you still could do that. Let me see. Yeah, still flight only. But here, the Fly Free groups is awesome because, why is this not working? You get a chance to, I think she's late. You get a chance to set it up the way you want. So these are when I talk about girlfriend retreats. You can say Global Connections, Country Western Retreat, let's go giddy up in, you know, whatever you want, Southern Belle, couples getaways, family vacation, but put your business name in front of that. Or if it's something going on, the Singles Valentine's Day Retreat or the Couples Valentine's Day Retreat. Whatever, because you want to make sure that people know that this is for a big group. This is for a group, and you can go ahead and max out on that. Also, you'll see that they have Express Cash Travel Agent Incentive program. You get $100 for every 10 bookings submitted, and it's paid in increments of 10. So the following resorts count double as part of this program. That's awesome. So that means you book one, it's actually two. So they list those resorts: Chic, Punta Cana, Memory Splash. Those are the only two resorts that I'm familiar with, and Chic Punta Cana is the bomb.com. Like, really, it's an adults only resort. So that would be a good one to promote. Yeah, or just for a turn up. It's a party type of environment. So I wouldn't send any honeymooners there. You know what I'm saying? If they want the relaxing, let's make a baby scene. But if they're like, let's turn up with our friends, that's something different. But yeah, there we go. And then the Express Cash groups, $5 per paid passenger on group booking. So that's pretty cool. Children ages 0 to 12 do not count towards the passenger for the group. That's interesting. So here's GoGo Vacations. GoGo Vacations, we have here, you're going to click on vacations. I didn't put the little hand thing. When you click on vacations, that takes us to the next screen here, and you'll have some options: US, Canada, Hawaii, that pop up, and you can find a deal. If you click on, wait, that's not if you click on vacations. I clicked on the summer on sale deal, I believe. The adults only pops up under the vacations link. Yes, I don't know why that showed up weird, but of course we know adults only is 18 and up. Something I had to warn people about that you should tell schools, like high schools that are planning trips. I was planning a big Cancun trip for my son's high school. Everything was going great until the parents realized, and I as a parent had to tell them that you do know that 18 is the legal drinking age in Mexico. That freaked parents out. You know, it's the legal drinking age in Jamaica, Bahamas, Dominican, everywhere but the U.S. apparently, right? So, yeah, that, and then I felt some kind of way. I'm like, wait a minute, I may not want to be the agent that promotes this since my son is graduating with them. You know what I'm saying? But with great education, they would be okay. But anyways, here through GoGo Vacations, you'll click, they have properties that pop up. Let's just say you click on Inquire. Here's a Riu Republica vacation package. You know you can get certified with Riu outside of this. That information is available in our back office. But then it'll take you to entering flight, hotel, and transfer information. I did that. I have not booked on GoGo Vacations. I have been to 2 of their trade show events. So you don't have to be an expert booking on everyone. They're really trying to gain our business. I do know several agents on my team loves GoGo Vacations. I haven't become yet familiar with them, but I will do that. But for the sake of training, I did want to show you them as an option. And same thing here, they'll give you a default flight. You can change it. It's showing you it's already included. This is a 4-star property in Cap Cana. They're located in Punta Cana. They're located in La Altagracia. I hope I said that right. But it's a GoGo recommended deal. When you click on rooms, you get to then select which suite you want to include. And what I do like is that it's showing you your commission over there in the green. So that's pretty cool to see how much commission that you're earning. When you click on book, then it takes you to this screen. So now, again, you get a chance to select which type of transfer. I selected a seat in a vehicle, which is a shuttle. And I would then say, hey, or for an upgrade, you can have a private vehicle transfer if that were I. Then you also can select activities. So they have 3-day Hard Rock Limitless Resort Credit. Oh, that's pretty cool. They have all kinds of stuff right here. So it must be a Hard Rock brand. And then here it is. This is the booking summary. So you've selected the transfer. I did not select any activities. Here it is. They're saying this is your United Airlines flight. This is your itinerary. Here's a reminder of your room, 7 nights. Insurance, yes, I want the insurance. So here is where you would select the insurance. I selected it. If you decline it, go and get your travel insured insurance. And they're showing you what your commission is right here in the green for the insurance as well. That's pretty cool to earn commission on insurance, right? Because your clients should have it anyway. Then, so here's a cool thing also. Just like with VAX, you can save the quote or you can email it. VAX offered that as well. You can email your client. So I created my own agent reference number. It was 07/02/2017, today's date, Travel Queen demo. You can save it and allow you to preview it. When you email the quote, it has too much information. I'm very careful about giving a client so much information that then I'm gonna see them on Facebook on the trip that I told them about and they didn't book it with me. So I'm very careful on the information that I give unless I know for sure they are they're gonna make due on their promise. So now that I've showed you guys, and just to recap, when you're logging in and you just want to find something you can promote, click deals, click promotions, agent incentives, and things like that. That'll give you some ideas and promote what you like.
So we go on the site to either Apple or whomever, we find a deal, we pick what we think we want to promote, a specialized trip. Like I use a lot of Facebook. Am I able to share that on Facebook? Is there a direct link or I just have to cut and paste and put information?
I'm going to show you right now how to do it. Don't share it. I will tell you why. Because for one, well, it says here, do not give all the details. Keep it simple. Then you do want to provide one picture or a couple pictures. You want to tell them how to book it. Their how to book, you have to contact me. Email me, inbox me, text me, or whatever.
So if they do that, then we give them a link that they can do it themselves.
No, you as an agent would have to. Yeah. Well, with VAX, I have not tried this with VAX. I don't know how it works, but they will give you a link that you can send to your clients that they can book themselves. So we'll have to ask in the travel group who's actually tried it. I had a couple agents saying, absolutely not. I don't want to do that. I want to make sure that everything's done properly. Because if it's not done properly, they're not going to blame the website. They're going to blame you as an agent. You know what I'm saying? So it's based on your preference. Provide the deadline for the deal. So I was promoting Punta Cana. It was this crazy rate. I don't know what made me. Oh, I know why. Because it had to be something for me, right? Not that I'm selfish. But Vacation Express had a 6-day, 5-night fam trip for $300. Airfare, everything included, right? But you needed 3 bookings to qualify. I had already booked 1 and I needed 2 more Vacation Express bookings. So I went on there, I clicked on deals. They had a Punta Cana trip. I never heard of the hotel, but I didn't see anything bad on TripAdvisor. We go on TripAdvisor to do research. Y'all, it was $400 for 4 days, 3 nights for a non-agent. And I read it. I read all the fine print. It included taxes, fees, airfare. It was all inclusive, everything. But you had to book it on that day. So when I posted it, I did say this deal is less than $400, adults only, amazing resort. You have to book today. Granted, I did book some people, like 4 trips, right?
Now you qualify for the 3.
Now, yeah. But you know why I didn't go, right? Because the 2 options they had overlapped my son's graduation.
That's right. You said that. And
the graduation party. And I was trying to figure out, do I really want to go to the No, I'm playing. I did not. It wasn't a doubt, but I was like, so, but granted, I had people saying, oh man, I missed it. Well, I still want to go. The rate went up $600 the next day. That same trip was like $800, $900. So you want to make sure. Now, what if I wouldn't have said that? I would have been a terrible travel agent. I had to show them a screenshot. I didn't see that. I said, see that right there? It says must book today, right? So provide your deadline for your deal. Let them know if other options or dates are available. So I have a large following from Texas, Dallas, Houston, Austin. I have other people from other places, but the largest percentage is right here. So a lot of deals I promote are leaving from Bush or Hobby Airport or DFW. And so I'll say, if you need a different departure airport, let me know. There are other departures available, on the deal. Flyers are not necessary. Some people, unless you're doing like a themed type of deal, but if it's not like a girlfriend's getaway, if it's not like a retreat, a wellness retreat, I wouldn't worry about a flyer. I'm gonna show you how we do it, but you would want to post on social media, send out text messages, email blast if you have those types of services. Word of mouth is good too. If you say, hey, listen, friend, I just posted this thing on my page and I need you to share it on your page and tell all your friends and family to share it and tag me in it. And they'll do it and then help get the word out. And again, if you use flyers, that could be costly. I've seen people leave flyers in restaurants, or they'll post them up in schools and stuff like that. Most people don't pay attention to those things anymore because of social media, right? So save your money. Let's promote it, y'all. So here it is. Now I'm going back in time. Here's the Vax deal we talked about earlier, that hotel deal. So something I would say is, I have an unbeatable deal for Vegas for 2. You must book it today. Travel August 18th through the 21st, 5-star hotel on the Strip. Contact me for details. Notice I did not say the hotel name or anything, right? So when I post a picture, I'm not gonna post a picture of the hotel either publicly. It's just a picture of Vegas, and a nice picture of Vegas. So that alone is attractive, right? However, when they contact me, I'll say it's the Wynn Las Vegas 5-star hotel. I'll give them more information and the cost, because you notice in my post I also didn't put the cost, right? You can do that if it's an incredible deal, and depending on who you want to attract or who you want to run away, right? Because I had a deal where it was $2,800 per person for Valentine's Day, and I posted the amount because I didn't want people wasting my time that could not afford that. $2,800 per person for a trip that was leaving in like 2 weeks. It was Valentine's Day. It was Am Resorts, Secrets Resort. It was a romantic couples package, but it was like swim out suite, and I'm like, this is not a trip if you're on a budget. This is luxury. I made sure to say those types of things. So you want to use the picture of the destination, not the actual hotel or resort. Including the price is optional. Do not include the hotel name, because people are going to go outside of you. And you can also post serious inquiries only if you want to, so people aren't wasting your time. And here's another one. We are going to back to the Southwest Vacations, the Nickelodeon Resort. So here I said everything but Nickelodeon. Who's ready for a family vacation? I have an incredible Travel Queen deal. For a family of 4, kids stay free. All inclusive, airfare included in Punta Cana. Contact me for details. This deal will not last long. If it were a specific time that this deal ended, like in a short period of time, I would say that. But this one, it was not like a short period of time. It was through, the end of the year. And so here again, that's just a reminder of the amounts, when it's due. These are things that I would inbox someone. I've already did the research and I know the information, so I don't care about the research field when people ask me certain questions. And most of the time, I should have included that for y'all. I have a standard response to them. Thanks for responding. Here's the information, must book today. Here's a link to the credit card authorization form. You know, if they have to provide me with dates, then I'll give them a link that I would create just for a deal. And I'll go into that in just a minute. But there's a picture. Look, it's not even a hotel. It's a family of 4 on the beach. I would use that picture to promote this deal.
So you just do the wording in that picture.
Yep.
Facebook post or whatever.
Or whatever picture you want, yeah. But be careful of, because if I would have did a picture of the Nickelodeon slide,
And then
or
everything is there.
and now Google allow you to Google search images. So someone can screenshot a picture and search the picture, and that will pop up Nickelodeon Punta Cana. Technology is getting kind of scary, huh? But so to keep from that, this is a great picture, I thought, for attraction marketing. Just using a family, or I would use a family.
You're not going to worry about it being copywritten or anything?
No, so when you Google, they have copywritten free images. And so the ones that are, and this was just I just typed in family of 4 vacation, popped up. The ones that you cannot use, they put a watermark over it. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I would do. And then the last example would be that also luxury village, 4-star resort. Ready for luxury? No better way than the Travel Queen way. And of course you use your business name. Book today. Travel to Cap Cana, Dominican Republic for the holiday. Payment plans available, various flight options, taxes, fees, transfers, all included. Contact me for details. Never mention the name. And I didn't include a picture here. I know I didn't because I used up all the space for the wording, but y'all kind of get where we were going with that, right? Being creative without giving them all the info. Cruises. Now, for the cruises, you're going to book your own desired amount of cabins. I think this is about time where, let me see. Yeah, I did not go into great detail, but I did use Carnival as a site. You'll have access to booking on Norwegian, Princess. There's so many cruise ships to go on. Y'all, they have the same thing. And I used this one because as soon as I logged on to Carnival, I was like, really? Summer group offer, right? Book your group by July 28th. And then they can travel from March to May of next year. 1 free cruise berth for every 10 guest berth, not to be confused with 10 cabins. So that's awesome, right? Mm-hmm. So normally it's per cabin. Now they're like, no, it's per guest. So you can have 3 or 4 guests in 1 cabin, 2 cabins, 3 cabins, and here it is. So that's pretty awesome for people. And you can start promoting, hey, spring break is in March and April, but go ahead and do that. When promoting cruises, you can also say, hey, we have pre and post hotels available. If it's a cruise in Miami, in New York, leaving out of New York, or California, wherever, hey, flights are available upon request, so they know that in addition to the cruise that you're offering. I know me, and I try not to do this. My mom and I, when we were traveling, I'm so glad I didn't do this. I wanted to travel initially the same day that the cruise was leaving because it was like a perfect flight to get there. And the day before, 2 days before the cruise, I said, Mom, pack your bag. I hope you're ready. We leaving tomorrow. She was like, why? I'm like, I don't know. I just had this feeling that we need to be there the day before the cruise leaves. Thank God I followed that intuition. And some people, and we stay the day after the cruise, so some folks want to do that. So make sure they know that they can book everything with you. When agents don't do that and they only book the cruise, and they find out that their client stayed in a hotel but didn't book it with them. I'm like, did you offer it? Well, no, but they know I'm a travel agent. No, you have to offer it, and you could be more specific with that. So now We'll go over how to book your clients and stay organized. So we'll set up an electronic link. You can use Google Forms. Google Forms or freecrm.com. I'll be honest with you, I think Google Forms is easier. It's probably more user-friendly than freecrm.com. I've used freecrm.com for 9 years. So that's what I was already accustomed to. And I did do a training in a group. I love freecrm.com because you can also log your clients into that system. So now you have your own database of customers. You can upload from your Untitled Travel CRM that we get for free. You can upload that list into free CRM. You can set up alerts. It's a lot of stuff you can do with it. You can set up reminders. You can send your clients text messages as a reminder of your payment is due tomorrow. Or, here's your checklist for your trip, things like that. You could forward an email from the vendor site with the booking details. Y'all saw that option earlier. Provide the credit card authorization form. Provide the insurance waiver if they decline. I do not book anyone's trip if they decline insurance until I have the insurance waiver, period. So if they don't give me the insurance waiver, your trip didn't get booked, you missed the deal, right? And so that's with the communication. So this is what my form looked like for the Punta Cana adults only trip that I put together. So what happened, people were contacting me, hey, I'm interested in the Punta Cana trip that you were advertising. I'm ready to pay, I'm ready. So I put this form together. All I had to do was give them a copy of this link. They completed it, I filled it out. I paid for their trip and got all the information. Everything is there. This is the link if y'all want to take a picture or write that down and look it up so you can see the full page, because there is more on this page than this. There were different options. So there was like a single, double, triple, this leaving out of Houston, leaving out of Dallas. So there's a ton of different options and packages they could choose from. Then there was an option, are you going to pay in full or do you want a payment plan? If they chose payment plan, then there were this is how much you're paying each month, final payment, all of that good stuff too. So if you wanted to just go on that link just to see what the verbiage is that I use. Now how to stay organized, I really like using Microsoft Excel. I haven't found anything that I love more than that. And this is easy for the different promotions. So I have one workbook that I have for Travel Queen deals, and each worksheet I have the particular deal. So all of them are together. I should have shared the screen. But then as they're booking, I have Kim Hilliard, 2 people, pay her deposit, final payment due, this email, phone number, and I think that's it. Whatever else I want to put in there. If you upgraded, if you're celebrating a birthday, or, I ask those kinds of things in my client profile. It's also good for you to upload it if you need it to, if you have like an email marketing campaign, that would be good for you to have. But yeah, it has the confirmation numbers too. So, because as you're booking them, you're getting the confirmation number. Whenever we don't book on our Untitled Travel site, and you're going to learn that, you have to register your booking in on Untitled Travel's back office. So that's exactly why you want to keep track of all the confirmation numbers as well. And that's good. And of course the cost. I left a few things off right there. That might have been when I started getting sleepy this morning. So how to book your clients to stay organized, continued. So if you piece together your bookings, like I said earlier, you can book your charter flights on Vacation Express, and then you can book your hotel or resort on another website. You could piece it together in Excel, or condos and villas. So my husband and I, we've been doing a whole lot of networking. He's a personal trainer / bodybuilder, all that stuff. So I'm like, listen, we need to plan some wellness retreats, right? And so since we've been traveling, we're talking and, you know, and I'm like, I think I want to do the villa, especially, I don't know if y'all saw my Facebook, I have to tag you on it. But these videos from the villa that we were in Mexico was breathtaking. I don't know if that one's set up really for a wellness retreat because it wasn't a whole lot of places where you could, you know, that's like, I don't know, an escape, leave the kids, turn off all your phones, Wi-Fi, everything. They said that resort is awesome. But yeah, this is good for when you're booking like your non-traditional hotels and resorts. The Excel would be your best friend or a CRM, just so you can track it all, you know. What I do, like when you're working directly with the hotels and not with the VAX, with VAX, Vacation Express, Apple Vacations, you're limited on whatever they populate. That's it, you good. When you do it like this and piece it together, you will see that you can negotiate better deals working directly with the vendors. Like while we were there in Mexico, every place we went, they were offering us a free stay just because they knew we were agents. So I'm like, I will be back. And you keep the 2 nights free stay and we'll stay 5 nights or 7 nights or whatever, you know, bringing more people, booking. And so those types of things happen when you communicate directly with the vendor, not so much on a website. They also throw in different things too. Hey, for your group, we're going to give you guys a welcome reception. I have a lady that's traveling this month for her birthday. She signed up with me last year. She's celebrating her 50th birthday in Jamaica, and the resort offered her and all 40 of them a free welcome reception because she was an agent and she called and set it up that way. She booked the resort separate from the airfare, but she booked both things. So her flights were free too. And that was just something special that the charter flight did for her. It wasn't advertised. So that would be why you would use it. And so that's it. I did a whole lot of talking. That wasn't too bad, right?
Can I get the link to your form again?
Yes.
Blurry on. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome. You are welcome. And I know we have some folks on. Oh, I'm sorry. I did not actually mean to do that.
Almost there. Q.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
You got it.
I know that I Googled when I was researching a lot, and I said, well, what helps you keep track of sales or whatever? And somewhere I found an actual spreadsheet through Excel that some agent or somebody had used and what you could use in the future to populate. I saved it at work. I didn't save
Awesome.
it, but there was one that was already created and shared that I downloaded.
Oh, good.
But I don't know what it has.
You are already getting yourself together for this.
So that it was just a matter of just asking the final questions to know what direction I was going to go to. And I did text a couple, and I thanked them for considering me to be an associate with their company, and that I had decided to go in another direction where primarily I want to focus on my certifications and use my own travel as a stepping stone to these learnings.
Mm-hmm.
And they said they couldn't agree more. They were sorry that they were behind on their end, but if I needed to bounce anything back through them as a sounding board or, you know, touch back, that they would be happy to help as well.
Oh, that was nice.
That was very nice.
Yeah, that was very nice. So, do y'all have any particular questions? I know this is a little interactive.